Excuse me, young lady. You just hit us with your shopping cart. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. That's all right, dear. Just be more careful next time. So poor and raggedy. You probably can't afford to shop here anyway. Is there something wrong, dear? No. It was just an accident. I'm sorry. It's okay. We understand. Accidents happen. Well, I'm glad you're so understanding. Maybe you should invest in some nicer clothes so people can see you better? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Nothing. Just trying to help. If you look a little nicer, maybe people will treat you with more respect. We don't need your help, young lady. We are perfectly happy with what we have. Suit yourself, but don't come crying to me when people don't take you seriously. We have been around a lot longer than you, dear. Still, you don't even know where to stand, or where to shop for that matter. My name is Carla. My husband, Will, and I have been married for over 40 years. We were retired seniors who loved a simple life. So we were spending most of our time in the countryside. Our daughter, Candace, lived in the city, so once or twice a month we would travel there to see her. One Saturday, we decided to take ourselves to the mall. It was something we hadn't done in a while, and we were excited to see what was new. We also had a neighbor back home whose birthday was coming, so we were hoping to get her something nice as a present. As we walked through the mall, I couldn't help but feel a little overwhelmed. There were so many people, so much noise and commotion. But Will was by my side, holding my hand and guiding me through the crowds. It was comforting to have him there with me. Suddenly, we stumbled upon a store that caught our attention. It was a high-end boutique with designer hats. We were impressed by the fancy displays and luxurious atmosphere. But I couldn't help but feel a bit out of place. That might be because we liked wearing very simplistic and comfortable clothes, even at expensive stores in the mall. But we decided to explore the store nonetheless. The interior of the store was just as elegant as we had imagined, with high ceilings, chandeliers, and luxurious displays. We made our way to the section for sun hats, and that's when we noticed the sales assistant hovering nearby. It seemed to us that she was silently judging our clothes because we didn't look rich to her. Despite her demeanor, we continued to search for the perfect hat. When we approached the sales assistant to ask her about different materials, she didn't say much and seemed uninterested in our business. It was disappointing to receive such treatment, but we didn't let it ruin our day. We knew that we were just as deserving of a great shopping experience as anyone else, regardless of our appearance. Just when we approached the sales assistant to make a purchase, she rushed to assist a very wealthy-looking woman instead of us. It was disappointing to feel invisible and unimportant to the sales assistant. To make matters worse, it seemed like the wealthy-looking woman was actually the owner of the store. "Oh, Melissa, hi, good morning. The store is doing pretty well today." "Good. That's what I would like to hear in the morning." "Great. Is there anything I should work on today?" "Just keep doing whatever you're doing. We have to look our best to prepare for our collaboration with the store next door." "Yes, of course, looking our best. Got it." meaning we should only welcome customers who can actually afford our stuff. Excuse me? What? Is there anything you don't understand? No, I understand what you mean. Do you? Okay, then tell me, who are these people? Oh, they're probably just window shopping. Let me show you the customers in the beach hat section. They seemed much more interested. This Melissa woman was looking at us up and down with a judgmental expression. And just like that, they walked inside to talk to the more important customers, leaving us alone with the hat in our hands. We were displeased, to say the least. Feeling disrespected and unwelcome, Will and I politely put the hat back in its place and left the store. We didn't want to support a business that made us feel inferior based on our appearance. Instead, we decided to visit our daughter's store for accessories, which was conveniently located next door, hoping for a better shopping experience. We walked into the store with optimism and an open mind. The sales assistant, Judy, didn't know that we were the parents of her boss, but she still provided stellar customer service. We were greeted warmly by Judy, who also listened to our needs and tried to help us find the perfect hat. It was a refreshing change from our previous experience, and we were so proud of our daughter's business. We finally found a really nice beach hat that we knew our friend would love, and we even wanted to buy a matching beach handbag to go with it. Just when we were getting excited about our purchases, the wealthy-looking lady from the other store, Melissa, walked in. She seemed to be looking for something specific, but we tried to ignore her and continued our shopping. Good morning, Melissa. Hi there, whatever your name is. Is your boss available to speak with me now? We still have a lot to discuss about our collaboration. I'm sorry, but she is not at the store at the moment. Would you like me to take a message for her? No, that won't be necessary. I guess I'll just have to come back another time. But while I'm here, I would like to browse your selection. Of course, feel free to look around. Is there anything specific you're looking for? Actually, can you help me find something? I don't want to waste my time looking through everything. Sure, what are you looking for? I'll give you a hint. It's pretty, it's expensive, and it has to be unique. All right, I'll look through our collection for you in just 1 second, okay? Judy turned to us and gave us a very sweet smile. She reached out for the handbag and the hat in my hands so she could help us check out. Suddenly, Melissa interrupted. Just help me find what I need and ignore these poor-looking customers? I'm sorry? Didn't you hear me the first time? I'm sorry, Melissa. They were here first and I am VVIP. I'm partnering with your boss. You have to get your priorities sorted, honey. I understand, but do you want me to report you to your boss? Because I could do that right now. Noticing how the situation was quickly escalating, we gave Judy a reassuring nod and moved aside. We didn't want the poor girl to suffer just because she was trying to help us. Judy looked like she was very apologetic, but she still went to the back to look for what Melissa needed. As soon as Judy left, Melissa walked by us and gave us a condescending look. We ignored her again and thought that she would simply move on. But we were wrong. As we turned the corner, Melissa went as far as accidentally pushing a shopping cart on us. I couldn't believe how rude and disrespectful she was being towards us. But I was trying my best to stay calm and de-escalate the situation. Will, on the other hand, seemed visibly annoyed. Excuse me, young lady, you just hit us with your shopping cart. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. That's alright, dear. Just, be more careful next time. So poor and raggedy. You probably can't afford to shop here anyway. Is there something wrong, dear? No. It was just an accident. I'm sorry. It's okay. We understand. Accidents happen. Well, I'm glad you're so understanding. Maybe you should invest in some nicer clothes so people can see you better? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Just trying to help. You know, if you look a little nicer, maybe people will treat you with more respect. We don't need your help, young lady. We're perfectly happy with what we have. Suit yourself, but don't come crying to me when people don't take you seriously. We have been around a lot longer than you, dear. Still, you don't even know where to stand, or where to shop for that matter. Just as Will was getting upset, our daughter arrived at the store to pick us up. Candace was dressed in a simple suit, but still looked really elegant and fashionable. Oh, Candace, you're finally here. I was just... Mom, Dad. What? Candace approached us and pushed the cart away. She immediately sensed that something was wrong. She gave us a worried look as she was trying to figure out what was happening. Meanwhile, Melissa was visibly in shock. What's going on? Is everything okay? Yes, of course, absolutely. I was just talking to your parents and... We didn't have the chance to speak because Judy was already running out of the back holding a phone in her hand. Miss, I have it all recorded on my phone. I was so close to calling the police, I swear. What police? Nonsense. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Nobody is accusing you of anything, Melissa. Judy, calm down. What happened? Melissa was being such a bully. I was worried she was going to assault our customers. She wouldn't let me help them, and I was just trying to do my job, and then she... This is nonsense. Candace, why don't you tell your employee to shut up? Melissa, please. I want to hear her out. Something has happened, and I'm trying to figure that out. What? That's it. I'm out of here. I didn't deserve to be treated like this. Candace, if you really want to partner with me, you should rethink your whole employee system. What a freaking mess. Melissa quickly walked out of the store. We all knew that the only reason why she was rushing to get out was to avoid any confrontation. She clearly knew she was in the wrong, and she didn't want to be there while Judy was accusing her. Will and I were sick of her behaviors, so we just sighed in relief. Judy, on the other hand, was determined to tell our daughter the truth. Miss, Melissa was literally pushing her shopping cart into them. She was yelling at me, and I had a hunch that something was wrong. So I hung back and recorded her in case she did anything wrong. I have it all right here. Please don't consider partnering with such a terrible person. At that point, Julie was getting emotional. It seemed like this was not the first time Melissa tried to bully Candace's employees, and Judy couldn't stand that kind of behavior anymore. I wondered how many times Melissa had already yelled at Judy or made her run unnecessary errands. We gave Judy a sympathetic look as the girl was shivering helplessly. Candace tried to calm Julie down as she turned to us to make sure that we were all right. Then she turned to Judy again and looked at her phone to see what she had recorded. Judy was right. She recorded everything from the moment we thought she left. Melissa was caught on camera from the moment she intentionally pushed her cart onto us to the moment she tried to belittle and disrespect us. Everything was there. Candace was furious, but she remained calm. She promised us that she'd make sure Melissa got what she deserved. We assured her that we were okay and it was just a tiny inconvenience, that's all. Candace took us home, and we went to a very nice dinner. Will and I soon forgot about what had happened and we were ready to let it go. But it seemed like Candace wasn't going to just forget about it. She didn't mention Melissa once during our dinner, but I knew my daughter. She's a business owner, but she's also such a compassionate and protective person. Judging from Melissa's behaviors towards Judy, and now us, I knew that Candace wouldn't just leave Melissa alone without teaching her a lesson. Melissa was really messing with the wrong people, and she didn't even know that. A few seconds later, I found out that Judy's video had been uploaded online. Thousands of people flooded the comment section expressing their attitudes towards Melissa's terrible behavior. What's more, the internet seemed to have figured out Melissa's identity because they were mentioning it in the comment section. Wow, what a terrible lady! Wait, isn't she the owner of Melissa's hat and accessories? I'd never shop there again. What kind of business owner is this? Such a condescending, terrible person. I can't believe something like this could actually happen in real life. What we didn't expect was that so many people came forward to talk about their experience shopping at Melissa's business. It turned out we were not the first people to be bullied and looked down on. What's more terrible, some comments belonged to her former employees. They accused her business of mistreating and underpaying them. And they could finally speak out now that someone had started the conversation. We knew that Candace was the one who leaked that video, but we didn't feel bad for Melissa at all. We just hoped that no customers or employees had to go through what we did again. As for our daughter, Candace, she had always been a fair, compassionate, and genuine leader. She never partnered up with Melissa, understandably, and found other ways to expand the business. Now, Candace has just opened the 9th location of her brand, which was placed right next to our house in the countryside. She can now visit us much more often, and we don't have to travel every month to see her anymore. She made sure to hire the kindest, most hardworking people, and we are so